Hey family, welcome back to my channel. That's right, as you see, I'm doing another update video on Justin Bieber. You asked for it, and I'm going to deliver. The last video I did on Justin, it was July the 29th, and I like to pace my videos because they have timelines to them. So it's been what, a good 3 months now, a little over 3 months now. So many of you want to update on Justin. Your wish is my command. All right, family, let's get to this reading. As you see, I've already got started. This is the relationship deck. I cannot do a update reading on Justin without getting an idea what's going on in that marriage. Let me just say that I wasn't going to share this. I was going to keep it to myself. But I know whatever you see here, okay? Because I'm setting my attentions in the present, what's going on with Justin. So whatever's going on with Justin is affecting his relationship with his wife, Haley, as well. So with that being said, what you're seeing here, you should see also clarity here, all right? With the tarot deck, you should see also clarity and confirmation, okay, with this deck right here. So anyway, I was setting my intentions, and I wanted to know, family, what's presently going on with Justin in the present with his marriage. What's going on in that marriage in the present, okay? How does he feel about his wife, Haley? How does he feel about his wife, Haley? What's presently going on in that marriage? So please know, wherever you see in here, it is allegedly, and it is for entertainment purpose only. I have to say that, but I am led by the spirit, family. In my readings, many of you know they do have like a timeline to them. Things plays out within threes for some reason, within 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. Okay, it would take 3 to 4 months, but a lot of time, they start playing out before the 3 month. Okay, so anyway, this is what I'm picking up in the present concerning that marriage. All right, as far as from the perspective of how Justin sees that marriage, okay, as well as it's going to tell us a lot about him, okay, how Justin, what does he play, the part that he plays when it comes to this so-called marriage. All right, so this is my update on Justin and Haley, okay, his wife, and then I'm going to just do one strictly on him. So family, this is my message, this is what I have, okay. The first card is Divine Feminine. This is Haley, family. As I said, I was setting my intentions. How does Justin view his wife? How does he view his marriage? Haley is his wife, okay? How does he view her in the present? What does he think about her? He sees Haley as a divine feminine, okay? So basically, he sees her as someone that supports him in all the ways that matter. This pop up in my last reading I've done with Justin. Okay, many of you welcome to check that out. I did that reading July the 29th. But anyway, he see her as someone that supports him, okay, in all the ways that matters. So from what I'm seeing, he's not having any issues with Haley, okay? Um, as far as her not doing her wifey duties, let me just say that in the present. The next card, okay? Let me say this. This card right here is upside down. This is a distorted masculine. I'm sorry, it's upward. I apologize. This is a distorted masculine. Now, this is Justin. This is how Justin sees himself in the present, okay? Let me share something with you, family. Beware of where the distorted masculine may be showing up in your life. Let it go with love and live a fully blessed life in the now. This message right here has a additional meaning what a distorted masculine is. It will give many of you an idea of just in character. And let me just say, it's not good. It's not good at all. All right. May he mature in this area. But anyway, he's carrying himself as a distorted masculine in that marriage, in the present, for whatever reason. Okay, some of the characteristics of a distorted masculine. Okay, it can be someone whose unwillingness to trust, tending to ignore emotions of the divine feminine or whoever they are in a relationship with, and intuition, someone who's also ignoring their intuition, wanting proof of everything and insisting on a logical or rational approach. Okay, these are some of the characteristics of a distorted masculine. When it comes to, communication, it's pretty much like when, their significant other is talking. Let me just say, there are times they would tune them out. It's like they hear them and they don't hear them. Okay, and we all know that's not nice, okay? That's being very immature. Let me just say that, okay? But in the present, this is how Justin has been carrying himself, okay? A distorted masculine also, they can be someone who's afraid to feel their emotions for fear of being overwhelmed or appearing weak, okay? Some guys like to constantly, have that macho type of, way about them, instead of showing their emotions. A lot of guys feel like that comes off, them appearing weak. Okay. But for the most part, I'm sensing that he's pretty much probably ignoring Haley for whatever reason, due to, you know, her emotions or really hearing her when she talks. I'm sure it's probably going in one ear, not the other, instead of like really, really hearing her. Okay. But he's carrying himself like this in the present for whatever reason. He could be feeling very annoyed by her at times. Okay. The next card is Chivalry. Unfortunately, in the present, it's upside down. It's upside down. And we know what chivalry is. This is someone who's they're really into you. They're showing you how much they love you. They don't have to say they love you. They're showing it, okay? And doing all the little things that matter so much, okay, to their significant other, okay? As I say, they don't have to say I love you. They're showing it. So in the present, for whatever reason, he's not showing chivalry in the present, okay? All right, family. But throughout everything you've heard, okay, throughout everything you've heard now, Justin he still sees his wife, Haley, as a soulmate. Okay, that's how he sees her. And please know, we can all have more than one soulmate, just like we all can have more than one twin flame. But in the present, he still sees her as a soulmate, okay, as his other half. as someone that's there for him and he can be himself, and he really can. Cause Haley is pretty much she, however Justin is, okay, she knows how he is and she puts up with it. Let me just say that. She puts up with it through thick and thin. And he knows this. Let me just say that. Because y'all haven't seen the other card yet. Like I said, he see her as a divine feminine. She supports him in all the ways that matter. So he knows that Haley has his back. Okay? And he also sees her as a soulmate. But remember, we all can have more than one soulmate. Now let's get to the kicker. I want to know what's presently going on in that marriage. According to the spirit, even though he considered Haley, his wife, as a soulmate, okay, she's there for him. Now, in the present, Justin been carrying himself very, very immature. Very immature. Had it been upward, I would say he's carrying himself very mature in the marriage. According to the spirit, Haley is carrying herself very mature in the marriage concerning him. Now I'm talking about concerning him as far as her being his wife, okay? But him, he's not in the present. In the present, he's not carrying himself in a mature manner. Actually, he's carrying himself as far as being immature, okay? Now, I want you to hear me out real quick, family. Immature nature, showing emotion, showing lack of emotional intellect, all right? Being childish, babyish, can be selfish. He can be due to his sense of humor being off. Let me just say that. When it comes to acting childish like, okay, that can be a characteristic of immature. When things don't go his way, okay, he could pout or whine, throw a hissy fit, or slam doors, okay. But she's carrying herself as a divine feminine. I'm sure she has her ways too now, but they didn't pop up in the reading. He's acting like a distorted masculine. He's going through some things, something going on with him, okay? Something's going on with him. He's carrying himself as a distorted masculine. And this is one of the behaviors, also acting very immature, okay? Like I said, I'm sure, behind closed doors, it's like Justin way or no way. I'm sure behind closed doors, Justin be having all kind of little hissy fits, probably slamming doors and you name it. But unfortunately, Haley signed up for this. And this is nothing new, family. I'm sure he's been like this in his past relationship. I'm sure Selena probably seen this kind of behavior as well, okay? It's just a matter of growing maturely, okay, and learning from your past mistakes, okay. Stop repeating it, all right. But some people just puts up with you the way you are, regardless, okay, because you can't make a person change. A person has to want to change. But anyway, in the present, one of these behaviors that I have described, this is how he's acting in the marriage, okay, in the present. But we know that things can change. In the present update, with that marriage, this is what I'm seeing. Now, many of you might say, but maybe, he's falling out of love with her. I'm not seeing that here, okay? But something is going on. Something is going on with him, okay? Because he does still see her as this, and he acknowledged her as being this, okay? His backbone. She's staying by him in the midst of his immature, childish ways, okay? Even in the midst of him acting like a distorted masculine in the present. I'm sure he hasn't always been acting like this, but for some reason, lately, this is how Justin is acting, okay, in that marriage, in the present. And if it's not currently now, it's manifesting, into this right here for whatever reason. How long it's going to last, I don't know. Things can change. We know this. Now, family, let's get with this main reading on Justin. This is what you came here for. The update on Justin Bieber. I'm setting my intentions. I'm seeking those things in the dark, bringing them out to the marvelous light. I want you to know what's presently going on with Justin. What can we expect? Okay? I'm seeking those things in the dark, bringing them out to the marvelous light. What's presently going on with Justin? What's presently going on with Justin Bieber? What is he dealing with? What is Justin dealing with in the present? Seeking those things in the dark, bringing them out to the marvelous light. What can we look forward to concerning Justin? Seeking clarity as well as confirmation concerning Justin Bieber. Seeking clarity and confirmation concerning Justin Bieber. What's presently going on with Justin? Presently going on with Justin. Seeking clarity. What's presently going on with Justin? Excuse me, family. What's presently going on with Justin? Presently going on with Justin. What's presently going on with Justin? Okay, family, a lot of times my message can be in divine order. Every now and then, I would get messages like that. These are just random messages about Justin. I'll see those things about Justin that I want to know as far as in the present, what's going on with him, or things that are about to happen that we might end up hearing about. I pretty much just seeking clarity as well as confirmation. Okay, family. So, um, Even though we are dealing with timelines, these messages are still not in order. So let's get with this reading. Let's get with it. Let's get with it. Okay. I know one thing. One card showed describes something. Let me just say that. Okay. It showed describes something. Hmm. 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 Okay. 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 All right. So let's get with it, family. Okay. These cards are not in no kind of order whatsoever. Now, the first card is upside down. It's two couples now. Okay. I can't make this up. It's two couples in the present. Okay. Of what I'm sensing as far as events that are about to play out with Justin. Okay. This is the harmony card. This is two couples. Upward, these two couples are in harmony. Okay. Everything is going wonderfully. Okay. There's peace and harmony within that union. In the present, something is going on. Remember the relationship card that I had, the true love card I had. Remember that? When I was showing you the little things that was going on in that marriage. Right now, there's lack of harmony in that marriage, in the present, lack of harmony, okay, for whatever reason. Something done jumped off, okay, but it looks like it's more Justin than Haley, okay, due to the cards that I read earlier. It looks like it's falling more on Justin, okay, the way he's carrying himself behind the scenes. But in the present, it's lack of harmony in that marriage, okay. In the present, this is partnership alliance. All right. Give me a minute, real quick. Okay, family. This is the partnership alliance card. It can be two couples, it can be dealing with relations or business, okay, or just strictly business. But according to the spirit, something is going on behind the scenes where Justin is going to hook up with somebody due to partnership alliance, okay, business wise. I don't know if it's going to be, something dealing with music, whatever the case may be. We might end up hearing about it soon, but he's going to hook up with somebody due to partnership alliance. Okay. It can be with another woman or it can be with a guy. Okay. But he's planning on doing something, business wise, hooking up with somebody. Okay. Due to partnership alliance. Now, if it was relationships, if it was dealing with relations, okay, he can be hooking up, for instance, if it was a female, right? He could be hooking up with her as far as, you know, we're hooking up only business wise. This is business. It's like what you can do for me or what I can do for you. You make me look good, I make you look good. A lot of times people hook up like that in relationships when it comes to Hollywood, okay? It's a lot of fake, false relationships in Hollywood. It really is. But I'm not saying that this is what Justin and Haley has. Okay, but the card popped up for a reason. If this card is not pertaining to Justin and Haley, okay, it's pertaining to um, him hooking up with someone. But I'm assuming it's probably business. Okay, something's going on behind the scene where this right here is going to play a big factor. Partnership alliance. All right. And some of you might be like, well, maybe he hooked up with, Haley for that reason. Partnership alliance. I'll leave that to you to be the judge. Okay, this right here is the mental conflict card. As I stated, I wanted to know what's presently going on with Justin. Okay, and we've all seen the distorted card. We've all seen the immature card. Okay, I want to read up on this card so many of you can have clarity what this card is talking about. This is Justin. It doesn't mean he's crazy now, okay? It doesn't mean he's gonna have a breakdown either. I hope not. But anyway, in the present or whatever that's going on behind the scenes that's leading up to this is what he's dealing with, okay? He's having a mental conflict. This card deals with the inability to move forward as self doubt emerges from indecisiveness or not being able to take action with a group with a person, group, or even a situation in your present life. You hear that? It may not be an easy decision, but you're already aware of this. Just remember that you have the strength, courage, and power to make all the necessary considerations when you decide to act and finally make the choice that needed to be made, then and only then will a solution be forthcoming, and with it a sense of what? Mental relief. There's assistance out there for you, so seek out and listen to wise counsel to help you make the right decision. Listen to your intuition, which Justin is not doing for whatever reason. Listen to your intuition and have faith in yourself. Peace and harmony will soon be yours. So, as you see, family, with that mental conflict card, I don't know what's going on with Justin. Let me just say that. But he's really dealing with the inability to move forward. Okay, for whatever reason, he's feeling stuck and stagnant. I don't know if he's like thinking about his ex. It could be it's just something going on in that marriage. Okay. 'Cause I haven't, I did a relationship reading on the marriage, but it was pretty much me focusing on Justin more than just Haley. Okay. Pretty much trying to get a perspective of, how does he view the marriage. All right. But I truly believe something is going on with him. All right. Something's going on with him. He's feeling stagnant for some reason, all right? And it's affecting him mentally, okay? It's sort of like, I don't want to say he bipolar, but, he's all over the place. Let me just tell you that when it comes to his emotions can be all over the place at times. Okay, this right here is next. It's upside down. This right here is material and spiritual prosperity, okay? Well, we know that he's in a good place material wise, financial wise, he's in a prosperous place. Now it says here spiritual prosperity. And I do sense that Justin is a spiritual person, slash religious, shall I say. But something's going on with him. Something's going on with him because the other reading I did, a relationship reading card that I did, it mentioned something about how he's not, operating in his divine intuition, okay? And it's pretty much tapping within and seeking your answers within. Okay, it's something going on with him that he needs to get back to. Let me just say that probably more praying and more meditation. Okay, because when it comes to the material prosperity, ain't no problem there. All right, ain't no problem in that area. I'm sensing it's pretty much more he needs to get back to his roots, his spiritual roots, to keep him grounded. This is what I'm picking up on due to his behavior lately, okay? Allegedly, as far as these things are going on with him behind the scenes, okay? Sometimes, the fame, well, not so much the fame, but a lot of times, that lifestyle can take a lot out of you, you know? 'Cause he's getting back into it now, he's out, performing now and, he's doing his music. So, you know, that alone can take a toll on you. All right. One definitely must, get grounded. Okay. Because you're not grounded, you're all over the place. Okay. And I truly believe that's what this is speaking from. He needs to get back to his roots, his spiritual roots, so he can stay grounded. All right. This card is upside down, upward. This is the balance scale. This is the balance scale. It represents truth, okay? It represents someone who's receiving clarity. It's also someone who's receiving revelation, okay? And this also can be looked at as the justice card as well. But concerning clarity, for some reason, Justin is feeling very confused about something. Okay, right here, he's operating in his awareness, and you know, he has clarity. Okay, he has truth. He's operating in his truth, and he has clarity. Right here, he's kind of off. Okay, his clarity is off. And that's why he's not operating in his intuition. Okay. He's not operating in it for whatsoever. Something is throwing him off. Okay. Something is throwing him off. Let's continue. Okay. And it also represents not seeing the truth. Okay. It represents not seeing the truth in a situation, not seeing the truth within himself or a situation. This card is upside down. Upward, this is the sacrifice card. Okay, I hate seeing this card, but it has additional meanings. Okay, I'm going to read up on this card because it has additional meaning, but it is upside down, so that's good. All right, I'm going to leave this upside down. I'm going to read additional meanings. I want many of you to receive clarity. Okay, family. Powerful achievements are usually born as a result of great sacrifice. This card represents. Hold on, family. All righty. This card represents self sacrifice in a time when you should look around your life to see what needs to be released. By surrendering and letting go, there will be more room to receive. The reward for this are transformation, wisdom, and gratitude and enlightenment. Remember, I told you he was feeling stuck here? Remember this card right here? Something going on with him. Remember, I told you about this card right here? How he's not receiving clarity about something? He's not seeing the truth in something. This card signifies that there's a situation happening or about to occur in your life and you can't control the outcome. This would be a good moment to pause, rest, and have patience. Reflect and meditate. See, that's what he needs to do. Justin needs to reflect and meditate, okay? It would be wise to stand back so you can learn to look at events with a more understanding intuitive eyes. Try to view people, issues, or problems from a different perspective. If you can achieve this, it will have a profound effect on your soul and your life. Okay? It also says, accept the things that you cannot control. Heal and leave the what? Heal and leave the past behind. Move forward move towards your future and watch the new doors opening, okay? And the paths that are being shown to you. I told you he's feeling stagnant. He is feeling stagnant. Bless his heart. He is feeling stagnant, family. Justin is doing a lot of freaking reflecting on the past. He got to focus on the now. He got to be in the now, okay, in order to operate, you know, fully in his marriage, okay? That's why he's acting like a distorted brat, allegedly. He's acting like a distorted, um, immature, shall I say, spouse, okay? Oh my goodness, family. Y'all want to know what I was saying about Justin in the present, the update? He's feeling trapped in fear. He's feeling trapped in fear. He's feeling trapped in fear. I'm going to let many of you be the judge when it comes to this, okay? He's not, excuse me. And what I mean by that, it's a mental thing. It's a mental thing, okay? It's a mental thing, all right? It's pretty much his own thoughts, his own negative thinking causing him to feel like this. See, he's dealing with a mental conflict. But how he's thinking, okay? And it's definitely doing a mind trip on him, okay? It got him feeling like this, trapped in fear, okay? I don't know if he want out the marriage. I don't know what's going on with him, but something is going on with him. And I'll let many of you be the judge. Let me continue. But it's pretty much his own thoughts, own negative thoughts and beliefs that has him feeling like this, okay? When I end this right here, I'm going to read up on this card, all right? I want to keep going, so I don't make this video too long. In the present, this is Justin. This is the Sacra Chakra card. It represents I want. This is Justin. I want. You want what, Justin? What do you want? He's saying I want. This card is upside down. Upward, this is patient and planning. This is somebody who's patient and they are planning. This is somebody who's impatient. They are impatient. They want what they want, but they are very impatient. Okay. But he needs to be, whatever it is going on with him, he needs to be patient and be planning. Okay. But behind the scenes, he's feeling very impatient about something. It's something that he wants and he's feeling very impatient. Right here. This is emotional loss. Emotional loss. Now, when I grabbed this card, it was upside down, okay? It was upside down. So basically, from the perspective of it being upside down, he's not dealing with any type of emotional loss. It's pretty much like the spirit is saying, well, it has nothing to do with, past relations. It has nothing to do with anybody that, who has crossed his path and he's feeling emotional loss. Okay. Had it been up this way, we would assume it's somebody that he knows. He's dealing with emotional loss. Okay. Whether it be past relationship or just relations period with people. But in the present, according to the spirit, he's not really, you know, there's nothing really bothering him to where he's feeling emotional loss, okay? To the point where it got him just, you know, um, in his feelings, um, to where it got him just feeling so just out of it, okay? So he's not in the present feeling this, all right? It's something that's going on with him. That's the point I'm trying to make, family, all right? I let maybe you be the judge. This right here is the destiny card, all right? It has additional meaning. It has additional meaning, but this card pretty much represents good luck, okay? Concerning Justin. Let me just say that. In the present, let me just say that. Good luck and fortune are now in your favor. A cycle, this card representing a cycle in Justin's life. So in the present, a cycle of change, success, and growth is imminent. Okay? So he's pretty much in a good place, okay? As far as luck being on his side. Let me just say that. The universe is pretty much granting Justin favor. All right. Had it been upside down, that'd be a whole nother story. But we know he's pretty much on top of the world successfully. Okay. He's operating pretty much in favor. The universe is granting him favor. All right, of success. Okay. So that ain't gonna change no time soon. Let me just say that. Okay. This card right here is upside down. Upward, this is victory and success. Okay. Victory and success. It's upside down. So something is going on with him. Something is going on with him to where it's not going to be in his favor. I don't know, it's going to be legal matters. It's something that he wants to do and it's not going to work out in his favor. Or should I say it won't be in his favor? Okay? But that's what this card represents. Time would tell. Time would tell, but something's going on to where it's not going to be in his favor, okay? As far as what this card is representing, okay? Victory and success. The lack of victory and success in a situation. Let me just say that in a particular situation. Let me keep going. This card is upside down. Upward, it says suffering and silence. Okay? Now let me be the judge when it comes to this. It says suffering and silence. I want to know what's presently going on. Please know, when I say presently, things are constantly fluctuating and changing. Okay? This card is not upward. Suffering and silence. It's upside down. So in the present, he's not suffering. Okay? He's not suffering. Like I said, Justin's situation is pretty much a mental one. It's pretty much his thoughts that are creating his fears, shall I say. Also in the present, he's not dealing with a emotional loss. Okay. For instance, as far as him and his wife, they're still together. He's not dealing with the emotional loss. In the present, from what I'm seeing, he's not even dealing with the loss as far as thinking about an ex in the present. I don't see that as being part of the equation, okay? I'm only interpreting the cards. In the present, he's not suffering in silence. He might be reflecting and thinking on things, but he's not suffering. That's the point I'm trying to make. Now, remember this card right here. I want. What do you want, Justin? This card here popped up. Recognition and reward. He wants to be recognized and rewarded for his hard work. Okay? For his hard work. And we might end up seeing something about him being, rewarded for something. So keep this message, um, keep this message on. I mean, keep this message, in the back of your mind, family. Recognition and reward. Maybe we might hear something about Justin receiving an award, okay, for his hard work, receiving an award for something, okay, as far as his achievements, okay. But this is also what he wants. He wants to, receive recognition and reward. So keep this in mind, okay? This card is upside down. Upward, this is obstacles and challenges. This card also represents power struggle, okay? But in the present, he's not dealing with any type of obstacles and challenges, okay? Whatever that may be. And if he was dealing with it, okay? Right now in the present, he is not. Okay. And remember, these cards are not in order. So keep that in mind while I'm giving you these messages. Okay. Keep that in mind. Even though I'm saying what's going on with Justin in the present, things have to play out. In one timeline, he could be dealing with a mental conflict, okay? And then you have in another timeline, he's feeling like he's trapped in fear. And then another timeline, he's getting himself together to where he's not dealing with emotional loss, okay? Because it's upside down. This is someone who's overcoming a emotional loss. You see what I'm saying? This is someone who has overcome as far as suffering in silence. In this timeline, he's not suffering in silence anymore, okay? So right here, in this particular timeline, because things have to play out, he's not dealing with any type of obstacles and challenges. Now, right here, this is the last card. This is the temptation card. I told many of you when it comes to the temptation card, That can deals with being tempted to alcohol, being tempted to drugs, being tempted basically to anything that's not for your highest good. And we know too much of anything is not for our highest good at all. But also being tempted to people who are not for your highest good, or groups or organizations. One of these plays a big part. According to the spirit, he's going to feel tempted about something. Okay? Because a lot of these messages, a lot of these events have not played out yet. Okay, some of them now are going on now, but they have to play out. That's why I always do my readings within 2 months or 3 months. Okay, I like the things to play out. Okay, so anyway, he will be tempted. I don't know if he might cheat on Haley allegedly. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if he might, want to dibble and dabble, in substance. I don't know. I don't know, but something. He's gonna be tempted with something. Let me just say that. Okay? And maybe he already have been tempted with something, whatever that something is. Maybe that's why he's dealing with mental conflict. Maybe that's why he's acting like a distorted masculine. Maybe that's why he's acting very immature lately in his marriage. Okay? Time will tell. Don't worry. I will update a reading on Justin, give or take within 2.5 months to see if any of this played out yet. For the most part, a lot of this should play out within 3 months or before. Please know that. Now, this right here, Trapped in Fear, I want to read up on this card. I want many of you to receive clarity about this card right here, Trapped in Fear. Now, let me say this real quick. Once again, this is someone who has an inability to move forward, okay? It's a mind thing, okay? He's feeling stagnant in a area of moving forward. All right, whatever that is, something's going on with him where it's hard for him to move forward. All right, he's stuck mentally with something. Okay, something that's playing like a mind game with him. And from what I'm seeing, is pretty much him operating his own worst fears. This is trapped in fear. Okay, let me read the additional meaning to this card. This card reveals that it's actually your own fears that has you immobilized and trapped, preventing you from making decisions. You hear that? Preventing you from making decisions or choices. You are the one who is holding yourself prisoner or hostage. And in order to continue your journey, you must first face your fears so that new people and conditions can manifest. Many individuals choose to stay in this place because they can't see the road ahead. Do you hear that? Because they can't see the road ahead. They feel a misguided sense of safety. There are they afraid of starting something new, but staying will only add to your level of stress and anxiety and create adverse effects in your physical body. Seek out wise counsel for assistance. You don't have to do this alone, but know that you possess all the tools that you need to be free, to free yourself. You're forgetting how strong you really are. This period will end when you use your mind to cut through the limitation caused by your emotions. Okay? And according to the spirit, Justin has been acting very immature in that marriage. Okay? Something go and something, go don't go the way he wanted to go. When things don't go his way, he just acts out. Okay? But it's really his own thinking that has him feeling, dealing with mental conflict and having him feeling trapped in fear. Whatever that means to him. Okay? So anyway, family, I don't want to make this video too long. It's pretty much self-explanatory. Yes, I mean Justin still have issues. Who doesn't? Okay, we're not trying to throw Justin under the bus. We want Justin to get some help. Okay, maybe talk to a counselor or talk to his wife. Good gravy, he has a wife there that's willing to listen to him because she is a divine feminine. She supports him in all the ways that matter. If he receive it, but you have to receive it. Okay, that's the difference. You have to receive it. When somebody offering you a listening ear or when it's somebody offering you help, you have to receive the help. Okay? You don't just walk away, and think things are gonna work themselves out on its own. You gotta do your part as well. All right. But I don't know. I'm looking at this, and then I'm looking at this. And when I look at this right here, I'm not seeing this related to his marriage. This related to somebody else. Okay, this says partnership alliance. Him hooking up with somebody else. Um, I'm hoping it's business wise. Okay, I'm hoping it's business wise, but time will tell. Time will tell. Anyway, this is my reading, family, on Justin. This is what he wants. He say, he wants recognition and reward. Okay, this is what he wants for all his hard work. Okay, so this is my reading on him. I wish this brother all the best. We will come back to this, give or take 2 months or 2.5 months. I like for things to play out. If maybe go back and check my reading I did on him 2 months ago. Well, no, I'm sorry, 3 months ago. It was July 29th. Check that video out and see if you notice a lot of things being played out. Okay. Because please know whatever's going on with him in the present is in here. It's in here. And if it hasn't played out now, it's coming. It's coming. Within 3 days, within 3 weeks, or within 3 months or before, it's coming. It's coming. There's gonna be trouble in paradise. I'm telling you that right now because Justin is tripping. He's acting very immature. He's having his little hissy fits. Okay, he's acting like a distorted masculine. And please know, if Haley is saying this about him, these are the kind of characteristics that you see in a person when you get to really, really know them. Okay, she's living with this man. Okay, day in, day out. She knows him. And she's putting up with it because she's his wife, but she's putting up with it. You can imagine what Selena was going through. You can imagine what Selena was going through. Because lepers don't change their spots. People can change, but they have to want to change. But in time come maturity, and with maturity, you have to learn the lesson. Once you learn the lesson, you will stop going in circles. Okay, the mental circle, just going in circles, period. All right, you come out of that circle and you grow and you move forward. You don't stay stagnant. Mentally, Justin is still stagnant. He's still stagnant. Okay, go back and listen to what this card said mental conflict. All right, I'm sure Selena was dealing with this also with him. That's why their relationship was on and off, on and off, on and off. Because he was acting very childish, breaking up with her, getting back with her. Just when she thought that they were going to get back together, she's seeing him with somebody else. You get it now? He's still carrying on these same allegedly childish behaviors. Okay, he needs to grow up. He needs to grow up, and he will eventually in time. But anyway, this is Justin in the present. All right, this is Justin in the present. Let's pray for this brother that he get his mind right. Okay. Thank you for your love, supporting my channel. Peace and love to you all. Be safe. Thank you for watching, and bye for now. Good luck, Justin. Good luck.